Hello, and welcome to Module 2, Theoretical Perspectives of Microlearning. In this video scribe tutorial, we will discuss the theoretical frameworks that form the foundation of microlearning. These include Hermann Ebbinghaus's The Forgetting Curve, cognitive load theory, information processing theory, and social learning theory. Hermann Ebbinghaus, The Forgetting Curve. Did you know that when you consume large amounts of information at once, the information you're able to retain degrades over time? Over 100 years ago, Hermann Ebbinghaus asked this question: can the process of forgetting be measured? To answer this, he's conducted an experiment that changed our knowledge of human memory. Using himself as a subject, Ebbinghaus proved that we learn better when less information is processed. He also discovered that repetition is more important than the amount of time spent. By allowing learners to revisit training over time, microlearning improves retention of key points and enables learners to incorporate this information into their daily workflow. By breaking down information into bite-sized chunks, microlearning combats the forgetting curve. Cognitive load theory. Today's adult learner can be overwhelmed, distracted, impatient, and may be accessing knowledge from multiple devices. Cognitive load theory explains how we process information. It tells us that too much data, or data with too much complexity, reduces memory and learning. Cognitive load theory acknowledges how quickly the working memory of an online student may be overloaded. Excess input causes knowledge acquisition to slow down, or even completely halt. Thus, long-term memory is left empty, despite all the efforts. The parallel between cognitive load theory and microlearning becomes evident when looking at design. To create efficient training, one must first lower the extraneous cognitive load and construct information using a framework that allows for optimal transfer of information. Put simply, when information is sliced into frequent microlearning opportunities, cognitive load is decreased tremendously, and long-term knowledge is easily attained and used. Information processing theory. Microlearning is also associated with information processing theory, or IPT. The premise of this theory is that creating long-term memories happens in stages. As per IPT, information is only held for a short time in our sensory system. Our cognitive processes filter information, deciding what is important enough to move from our sensory memory to our short-term memory. Because of this filtration, certain strategies can help to ensure topics are thoroughly understood. These strategies include breaking up information into smaller parts, making information meaningful, layering material, and finally, repeat, as transferring information from short-term memory to long-term memory requires repetition, organization, elaboration, and distribution. Social learning theory. Social learning theory is also referenced in research surrounding microlearning. It involves incorporating social interactions into education to facilitate meeting learning objectives. Social learning allows students to learn from both instructors and students, and is possible to achieve in person or in virtual formats. Social learning theory involves 4 steps. Number 1, attention. It is important the learning model is engaging and interesting in order to keep the learner's attention. Number 2, retention. Social learning can help enhance retention by making learning more personally meaningful or by promoting repetition. Number 3, reproduction. Social learning is more than observing. It requires imitation. Learners have opportunities to practice and apply their learnings. Number 4, motivation. Students are motivated by social rewards such as appearing competent to others or by personal feelings of achievement. The incorporation of platforms such as discussion forums and social media sites in microlearning can promote participation, interactivity, and critical thinking. Now it's your turn. How can you apply these theories and microlearning to your practice? Be sure to comment on the modules and share your thoughts.